previous view, we talked about some of the things that will help in performance anxiety, stage fright. And I talked a little about hydration. So let's go on and talk about some other things you can do to calm it. One of the things is to cut out the caffeine. A little bit of caffeine, yeah, we all like a little bit of it. But see, caffeine makes you nervous. And sometimes, particularly students, don't realize that, a can of Mountain Dew has about 3 or 4 cups of coffee in it. So caffeine is a very important thing to cut out. The other thing about sodas, by the way, that make you nervous is that it has a lot of sugar. So if you put the sugar with the carbonation that causes it to go into the system very quickly, you can see then that the caffeine takes effect very, very quickly. Plus the fact that caffeine is a diuretic. In other words, it causes you to have to urinate, and so it makes you more and more dry. Breathing is a major one. The body operates on oxygen. Therefore, if you're not breathing properly, you're not supplying enough oxygen to the brain. Now, guess what happens when the brain doesn't have enough oxygen? Well, it feels like it's getting starved of air. You're afraid you're going to die. The brain's afraid it's going to go away. So what do? You start breathing from your shoulders up. So rather than great big breaths in which our chest becomes a big bellows, instead of that, we start huffing and puffing like a cigarette smoker, and we get too much carbon dioxide. Actually, what happens is that we over-oxygenate, but it's not going into the brain. And people who do that too much, of course, they do hyperventilation and end up in the emergency room. So breathing properly is an incredibly important part of trumpet playing because, after all, what is an instrument? What is a trumpet? It's a wind instrument. So we've got to have a lot of air to push through that. Posture. See, the body operates as a whole unit. The nervous system goes up and down the spine. So let's not crunch that nervous system all up down into a little ball. Stand straight, get a big breath, breathe it in, get the oxygen so that the posture and the mind is all together. Look inside your forehead, close your eyes, you can do it right now, and look inside your forehead, see a little dot up there. Look at it, look at it, look at it. You center on that and you calm down. Count 1 to 10, kind of like in a yoga. Just calm down at that point. You'll be absolutely amazed what that'll do if you do it just before you come on stage.